मुनिपुङ्गवम् कोऽन्वस्मिन् साम्प्रतं लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञश्च कृतज्ञश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रतः चारित्रेण को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः समस्तच्च कश्च प्रियदर्शनः आत्मवान् को जितक्रोधो द्युतिमान् को अनसूयकः कस्य बिभ्रति देवाः देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे. So these are the 16 qualities that Valmiki Muni asks to Narada Muni. In response, Narada Muni starts speaking, responding to his questions from the 8th sloka of the first sarga of the first kanda. ईक्ष्वाको वंशो प्रभवः रामो नाम जनैश्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीरो द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहु कम्बुग्रीवो महानु. So yesterday or past couple of days we have been enjoying to understand and read the beautiful qualities of Lord Ramachandra. In that, we saw a few qualities where Ramachandra, who was born in the Ikshvaku dynasty, was the only person who has these beautiful qualities. Niyatatma, Mahaviraha, Dhyutiman, Dhritiman, Vashi, and then Buddhiman, Nitiman, Vagmi. So yesterday we saw Buddhiman, and we'll continue from there. Let me get my notes here. Buddhiman. Where is Buddhiman not just because he is just like us, an intelligent, simple, intelligent person. His intelligence is so much so he know what to do, when to do, how to do on all subject matter. He is not a subject matter expert of one area, but is a subject matter expert in all the areas because the intelligence comes from him. He doesn't need to go to school to gain intelligence of any subject matter. He is born and made of intelligence. Jnana Swarupa is made of intelligence. Sat, Chit, and Ananda. The whole transcendental body is of Sat, Chit, and Ananda. This we learned yesterday. Nidhiman is the next beautiful quality of the Lord, is where one can be intelligent. Ravana was also intelligent. Kamsa was also intelligent. The way that they dealt situation and how they tried to, how Kamsa tried to plan and kill Krishna and bring Krishna to Mathura. Likewise, Ravana is very intelligent. So we may also be very intelligent, but our intelligence also has a boundary. Our intelligence should work within the boundary of something. It can't pass the boundary, and that boundary is the Dharma. So our intelligence should be within the boundary of Dharma. It should not go or change what is told in Dharma. Therefore, Rama not only was intelligent, but he was also Nitiman. Nitiman is bound within the Dharma Shastra. He does not do anything beyond Dharma. One can be very smart, but not necessarily is Nitiman. And that is what we see in the world. In the world, we see many people are very intelligent, but are they following the Dharma is the second question, the important question. Mostly, if you see, their intelligence are out of what needs to be followed by Dharma. Ravana has given instruction. He told that even if I cut off, if Rama cuts my head off, I will not fall forward. Why? Then Rama may think that I'm falling at his feet. I would never do that. Even if I'm being killed, I'll fall backward, not forward. That much Ravana was arrogant, and that's how his intelligence was used. So the quality that we should learn is trying to be intelligent is good, but our intelligence should be within the Dharma Shastra. If it goes away from the Dharma Shastra, then our intelligence of no use is going to kill us, like how it killed all the demons from the scripture. Buddhiman, Nidiman, and then Vagmi. Vagmi is another beautiful thing where Rama is very skilled in his speech. He doesn't try to struggle to find words. He is very fluent in his talk and very pleasing when he talks. He talks many, there are many controversial, not controversial, contradictory conversation that happens in Ramayana. Not that everyone in same agreement with Rama in what Rama was doing or his ideas, but then still Rama was not showing anger. Rather, Rama was in a way that he was able to convey his ideas and opinion in such a way that it pleases others to even accept. This is something that we heard yesterday also. And he had a conversation with Vasishta, the Guru himself. He learned from Vasishta, but then he was also trying to tell Vasishta what's the right thing to do. Vasishta was very pleased. Well, my student has learned really well. Mhm. Likewise, we saw Jabali. Likewise, we saw Kausalya. With Lakshmana also he had conversation. Sugriva, he had a conversation. And it was all so nice. Very madhura. Madhura means very pleasing and nectarian. Madhuravak means his speeches are so nectarian to hear. And then also another quality of speech, if you want to know more about how to speak, there are list of things given in the Ramayana in Kishkinda Kanda, where Hanuman meets Rama under the instruction of Sugriva, and Ramachandra then tells Lakshmana to, well, Hanuman's introduced himself. Now you speak to Hanuman. He's asking who we are. Now you speak to Hanuman, convey, tell him who we are. And then Lakshmana was going to start his conversation. At that time, Rama says, hold on, Lakshmana. Remember, um, you're talking to someone who's well versed in all the scriptures, is very good in speech. Mm. Therefore, remember all those things very carefully. Is not an ordinary monkey or a person, anyone, but is a very learned person and very humble person too. That's Rama says these things in the Kishkinda Kanda when we yeah, this is what it says that non-Rig Veda vinita non-Rig Veda vinitasya na Yajur Veda dharinaha na Sama Veda vidusaha sakyam evam vibhasithum. He said, no one can speak like this if they have not read Rig Veda. No one can speak like this, remember and recollect things like Hanuman if they have not read Yajur Veda. No one can be a scholar if they have not read Samaveda. So he just tells all this thing. That means what? Hanuman has read all the Vedas, Vyakarana, and so forth, all different things. He definitely, when you're speaking, you can see there were no any grammatical mistakes. The meanings are very clear and the speed of his speech is so very good. He's not talking too fast. He's not like Rama came and went to the Lanka and then he killed Ravana and then he was took a Pushpaka Vimana and came to Ayodhya. On the way he went to the Bharata ashrama and then stayed there for some time and sent to Hanuman. Hanuman went to Bharata and stopped in Bharata. He didn't speak so fast. Or Rama went to Lanka. Then he killed Ravana. After that, with Sita on Pushpaka Vimana, went to Ayodhya. Not too slow, not too fast. So the speed should be in such a way people who are hearing our speech are able to capture each and every word that is being spoken At the same time, they should not see a big gap between the words. It should be a smooth transition from one word to another word, and the word should be heard clearly. The pronunciation of the word should be so very clear. One should not use one's attention to the speech should be there. If you're not paying attention to what we speak, then what attention are the audience going to have? If the speaker doesn't have a concentration in what he's trying to convey, then naturally the audience also not going to be concentrating. Therefore, you can see Hanuman is very focused in what he's saying. His meanings are so very clear. His grammar is faultless. Um, his speed is perfect, and not only that, look at his face when he spoke. Look at his face. Sometimes what happen when we speak, the speaker faces goes in all different directions, right? Rama says the Lakshana, Vakmi, best speaker have a pace where it doesn't give all sort of pacely reactions and things like that. And also, they don't start moving their body like this, like this, like this, or doing some sort of movements in the body while speaking. None of those things should be there. This is all guidelines given by Ramachandra, how a speaker should be. So this is in the Kishkinda Kanda, third Sarga, and you can refer to the third Sarga of Kishkinda Kanda from 20s to 30, 32, 34 slokas, where you can refer these things. And when you're speaking, your eyes should be focused, your forehead should be straight, and you should not be trying to do different actions and things like that by scratching your head and things like that. Then he says this beautiful thing, Giti si gri shira kampi tata likita patakaha. He says there are six fault that one should not do. That is, one should not stretch their sentences too long, like this, too long. He's saying you should not do that one. And one should not have quick pace on in his speech and nodding head. This is what I was just saying. That's a sloka which says this one. And another one is another thing, making notes of an entire class or your speech. Sometimes we see in some big politicians and big people, they have everything documented, and they take the paper and have it in front and read line by line, word by word, everything. So that is not a good speech. Also, the speech should come naturally. If you're writing down each and everything and then speaking, that means you're not prepared. You didn't give enough time to your preparation. You did not practice. You did not memorize related slokas. Therefore, that is also not a good speech. And then when you're speaking, the meaning should be clear. The speaker should understand the meaning. If he does not understand the meaning, then there's no point. And then also the sixth point, as it said in this particular sloka, is a voice should be um, uh, audible. Rama went to Lanka, and Ravana was killed, and we don't know. And then he came with Sita to Bharatwaja ashrama, and then went to Yodhya. Weak voice. When you're giving classes, when you're speaking to someone, your voice should be clear. It should not be weak. Of course, you're not well, your health is not good. It's much better that if you're not able to deliver the message very clearly, then it's better to skip that particular time of your speech. Whenever one gets better, one can always speak. And as we are speaking, you should be undoubtable. You should be clear of what we are telling. If we are not clear, therefore, when we are giving classes, also we take up subject matter that we are clear. If we are ourselves not clear in that particular topic, then there's no point in me giving class on that particular topic to others. Therefore, it's important we choose also topics which we are familiar with. If not, then do not choose an hi-fi, complicated, difficult topics. So these are another thing. So Vagmi, and yeah. So I'm just looking here what other beautiful things are there in this particular sloka. Anyway, So as we are speaking, we should know that we are trying to speak not for the for attracting people, rather than it is for the pleasure of the people to learn more about Ramachandra, learn more about Krishna, and also to please the Lord Himself. Machita madgata pranaha bodhayanta parasparam kathayanta chimam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So as Krishna says, this is for the pleasure. Devotees come together, we share and speak about Lord Ramachandra, Krishna. Therefore, it's very important to understand that also in that mode we have to speak, not to show how scholarly I am, how smart I am, how intelligent I am, how much scriptures I know. None of those things, the agenda of why we are speaking. This has been as a service that we are speaking for the pleasure of the devotees and for the Lord Himself and for my own purification. In that mode, we have to speak. So that is Vakmi. Buddhiman, Nitiman, Vakmi, Sriman, Shatru Nibarhanaha, Vipulamso Mahabahu, Kambu Grivo Mahahanuhu. Thank you all very much. 5:32. Anyone have anything to say? Just for a minute. If not, we can meet again tomorrow. Any questions or anything? Okay. Thank you all very much. Let's try to improve our speech with proper intelligence under the boundaries of Niti Shastra, the Dharma Shastra. So use our intelligence properly and under the boundaries, the fence that we have. We don't want to go beyond the limits of using our intelligence. That is dangerous. So anything that we want to do using our intelligence should be as per the Dharma. And then using the intelligence, using the Dharma, we also have to be careful in the way that we speak, especially with the devotees. How we speak, how we communicate is a skill that Ramayana teaches us in this particular sarga, that we try to learn and apply in our speech. Thank you all very much. Let's pray at the feet of Sri Ramachandra that we also become a Vagmi in his service. Thank you. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow at 5 a.m. Central Time.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.